going on, guys? So today I'm going to do a quick video. It shouldn't be a long one at all. Just another addition that I got for the ST that I wanted to share with you. As I showed in the previous video, I got the Siouxicide Choppers Excalibur backrest for the ST, but I didn't have a luggage rack solution that I wanted to put on there that I couldn't find. Well, I finally found one. What I found was the Hogworkz luggage rack that's a little bit of a different style. I looked at the Siouxicide Choppers one, but I just didn't want the big scoop coming off the back. I thought, for me anyway, in my preference, it took away from the look I was trying to get on the bike to keep it kind of a minimalistic thing, but with some accents. So I was real impressed when I found this one. So I got it. I'm going to show you how to put it on. There are some things about it that I'll talk about. I'll get it moved over to the overhead so I can show you a little bit more up close with it, and then I'll cover some of the details and the instructions that it talks about as to what we need to put it on. So let me get it switched around and we'll get that going. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, so now we have this in the overhead, just to kind of show a better view of it. It comes with the back or the luggage rack and some instructions from Hogworkz here that kind of show what's going on, where you connect it and all that kind of stuff. We'll just set that right there, just so it's within the shot. But basically, it's just your standard, luggage rack. You've got a nice flat design that comes across here. It's kind of rounded, so it's not scooped way out. It's not a round thing. It has a little bit of a style to it. On the back side, it has 2 entry points here and here with these cam locks that go in and lock onto your existing docking kit. It says you can use the Harley docking kit, the standard one, or you can buy the Hogworkz one. I've already purchased the Harley one when I got my bike, so it's important to me that it uses that one because I don't want to have to buy another docking kit, and I'm not sure that it will work with the Siouxicide Choppers backrest, and I don't want to be changing that out, obviously, because I want that single solution. But nicely built, well welded up, nice moving cam lock. A little different from the Siouxicide Choppers is when you turn this cam nut around, this doesn't spin, so that's good. But the same premise is this goes up, slides around the bar, this turns around, this locks, and it locks it in that cam hole right there when it goes on. So very well built, nice and sturdy. It's got a good weld to it and looks pretty good. So we'll get this moved over to the bike and I'll show you how to snap it on and then kind of what the intricacies are that I talked about. It's a little difficult to get on the stock one, but it does go on. You just got to play with it and finagle a little bit. So let me get moved over to the bike and we'll get the camera set up on there and then I'll show you how it goes on. Cool, be back in a minute. Okay, so we got the camera repositioned now. I showed some extra light on here because these are some black parts, so I want to make sure that everything shows up well. But as you can see, here's kind of how it'll look on the back end of it, right? So these two pieces right here, these little inserts, go in these cam barrels right there on that. So you just slide those in and just kind of rock it down in to get it seated all the way. So we'll pop that in and get it set. So once you have it inserted, you slide it down like so. These cam locks will rest on these cam barrels, if you will, right here. And they kind of got to go inside that lip. So you'll notice that it's not pushing down all the way, right? Because this is the standard Harley mounting kit. It's not the Hogworkz one. So what you have to do, it takes a little bit of play, but you have to push this in to where that hits that side, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. Come around the other side, it's hitting right there. You push that in to where that goes down, right? And then now it starts to push this over. So once you get that bent in, you push that back till that one locks. And you walk back around this side and you get that one in and you push this one back till this one locks and it just snaps back. You can see the things right there, right? So you just push that back and that one locks. and now it's not going anywhere, and it's locked in there pretty good. So that's the only finagling you got to do, and I let it sit on here for a little while to help it kind of stretch those over a little bit. But these are the stock Harley dock kits that I got when I got the bike. So as long as those are on there, or the Hogworkz one, if you don't have a docking kit, you would just need to check that this would fit that if you mimic this application. But aside from that, it looks really nice. It's minimal. It's got the wider base and a little bit longer. I think Harley's is a little more tubed or straight pipes, but it has, I think, 9.5 wide and like 10.5 long, where these are 11, right? So it's a much bigger area. I know an inch doesn't seem like it's that much, but it's gonna be when you're putting stuff on the back and trying to strap it down for a trip or need something unexpected or something like that. So that's about it. You just put them on right there, and then to take them off, same thing opposite. You lift that up, rotate that back, same thing on the other side, pull it off. And after a few uses, it softens in there and fits in real nice to where it doesn't seem like a mess. But it may be a struggle when you first put it on, so don't get discouraged. Just realize you gotta flex those in a little bit, because it's not a direct match for it. It will work with it, but it takes that finagling to get in there and get it done. So other than that, that's it, pretty simple. Looks good on a bike. I'll spin the camera around here for a second and show you what it looks like from a different side point, so you can see how it sits with the bike, and then that'll be about it. So let me switch the camera. Okay, got the camera switched around now. Look at the side profile of the bike. You can see, you know, what it looks like as it's sitting on the bike, kind of from a side view. And if we just take this and kind of show as we go up the back of the bike, you can kind of see how it all kind of ties in relation to how it sits, right? So we'll go that way, and then we'll come back around, and there you go. So that's what it looks like when it's attached to the bike, and pretty happy with it. I like the look of it. I think it looks real nice in collaboration with the backrest for the Excalibur, and matches the theme that I'm going for on my bike. So just wanted to share that, show you what it looks like. Real quick video, I know, but thought it was important. So like, subscribe, let me know if you have any comments or questions. And like I said, I'll post the different part numbers in the description so you can see what they are. And hope you enjoyed the video, and hope it was useful for things that you're looking to use to accessorize your ride. So, all right, take care. See you on the next one.